All right, everybody, we're back here. I'm gonna do that again.
1 second. Just clear your throat. There we go.
All right, everybody, we are back here with another tutorial with Davidis Rede. Did I pronounce that correctly?
That is actually, yes, that is the native pronunciation.
Davidis Rede. Wow.
I am from the Swiss Alps.
But cool.
With a French connotation.
Amazing. I don't even understand your accent. That I wouldn't even guess. Sorry, I wouldn't even guess. Anyway, so today we are going to get Davide is one. So you got me saying.
I know. I get you all tongue twisted.
Yeah.
Yep. You can just call me Dav.
All right, Dav. So Dav is actually a subject matter expert in GraphQL, and as well as many other technologies. And I'm very happy to have him with me today. Have me with him today for today's episode. And if you want to just get straight into your background and tell us what you're all about and what's going on.
Yeah. So I've actually I've been running sysops at a company, Quantico, for about 8 years now. Sysops, sysadmin, all the admin privileges I have all the admin privileges. I kind of set up the servers. I've been doing all the work at this company for a few years now.
And specifically, what with GraphQL do you do?
Yeah, our servers are based off GraphQL. We have all of our information, all of our data. It's in a floating cloud server, and we use APIs, specifically GraphQL, to organize and retrieve and display and data, and to quench the data, and to, like I said, display the data. Yeah.
So you use, well, we can get to this later, but I've never seen somebody use GraphQL to act, like you're saying, actually is the UI, like to display.
We access the database with a UI, and the database is running on top of a GraphQL Express server that is based off of an npm package that we install using JSON files in our backend. So we don't. It's not the UI. That's not what GraphQL is, but we do access.
Okay.
Using UI.
All right. Some of that didn't make sense to me, but I'll take that with as it comes, and it'll probably make more sense the more you walk me through. So,
sure.
What are we getting into today, and what's the tutorial? What are we going to create by the end of this tutorial?
Yeah. My idea was we were going to create a working ad blocker by the end of this tutorial. I think this would be useful to some of our customers, or not customers, useful to some of our viewers if they need their ads blocked and they don't want to use some sketchy third-party website, some Google. Google's always serving you ads, and I'm not sure, but that might actually be based off GraphQL too. But
okay, interesting.
I have to do some research for that.
All right.
Yeah. So go to npm. This is where you're gonna get the GraphQL technology from. Type in, GraphQL, and it is letter Q, letter L, and I think there you go. The second one down, third one looks pretty good. Did you search Redis subscriptions? Redis subscription. Yeah, so this might be perfect. Because what we're going to be doing is subscribing to your website in order to use GraphQL to find the ads and block them. So this actually might be perfect. So you might.
Okay, cool.
So I would grab that line, npm.
Right here?
Yep, grab that line. You're going to want that easily. Definitely want that. And I think you know where to go from here. We need to...
Yeah, so we're up in a terminal, and we probably want to make a folder, right, and you're the expert here, so how would I create a folder to create this project?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you're in the root directory, admin privileges. Yeah, root admin, maybe type that in. Root admin. Okay, maybe you don't have a root admin. That's okay. Maybe type LS. I think that stands for look sneakily at the files.
Okay.
Oh, this is good.
Is it?
The thing is, I haven't used a Unix, Linux system like this in a while, so I'm used to Windows, where you type make file and it makes file. So I'm actually not sure.
Okay. Should I just do it from the browser?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Sure.
This is good.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and
new folder.
New folder.
Perfect.
What should we call this project?
We can call it add.
Okay. And then
Not another new. We need a file now. So what you're actually going to want to do, we actually forgot a step. You're going to want to open a text editor, or an IDE actually, which stands for integrated deployment, integrated development. Oh fuck, integrated development environment. I think is what it stands for.
okay, so I open this, and then I'll create a new file in here then?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, perfect. What should I name this guy?
Add blocker. Maybe blocker. We're gonna be blocking ads here. It's actually not a very important part
How do you
at the
name
moment.
the file?
You know what? We might need to do something and then save it, and that'll give us the option. There we go.
There it
Blocker. Notice how it's in your root admin folder. Perfect.
Nice. Nice.
Perfect. Okay, we're moving.
Okay, so now what?
So we're gonna want to.
We grabbed that line.
Yep, we're gonna want to install that. That's very good. Very good,
Okay.
Jake.
So
Yep.
we'll just go into a terminal.
Perfect.
All right, and then what is this going to buy us? What is this package buying us right now?
This package is giving us all the nuts and bolts that we need for subscribing to our website with GraphQL.
All right, so I'll go back to the docs, correct?
Yep.
And then from here, where do we want to go?
We need to define, because we're going to be using async literator, so you're going to copy and paste that as well. There's a lot of boilerplate that you usually have
Copy
to...
and paste this?
Yep, copy and paste that, put it in there. It's going to give you an object, 3 objects, subscription result, and subscription, see that something changed, as in, I believe that we will be using that to actually find the ads.
Okay.
So it says there's an error, I think, but that might be something we can just ignore. Yeah.
Do you think we can ignore this one?
I think we can just ignore that only TypeScript. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a simple.
Well, it's not even a TypeScript file, so it's fine.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, these aren't even TypeScript files. Okay, we're good.
Boom.
All right, so now I'm gonna try to take a shot in the dark here, see if I can figure it out.
Yeah. Pull from.
But we're gonna do. We'll try to declare a new declaration function. We can call it find ads.
Very good. It's a good naming convention.
Yep. And then make sure it takes in an argument. From Google, I guess you get an ad ID. Okay.
Yeah, because we'll need Google's API. That's actually probably the next thing we're gonna want to dive into.
Should we just install that now?
Yeah. Type in Google API. Google Auth Library. Google Maps. No. Google Cloud. GAX. See, I know all these, but I'm just trying to think of which would be the best one to use.
What about this one?
Yeah, because I don't think that calendar is actually a calendar in the sense that we're thinking. So this might actually, if you click that, might have what we need. Node. It's for Node. That's good. Access tokens. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think this will actually give us what we want.
All right, we should grab it then, I guess.
Grab it and pop it in the project.
So this is what's going to let us actually interact with the API.
Yes, because
Okay.
Google's, we need access tokens. We need to grab the token, query,
So we'll grab that.
authenticate, and so actually we're going to want a query function and authenticate function.
We want a query function and authenticate function.
Yep. I hope I'm not going too fast for our viewers, but
No, I think they're fine.
yeah.
I personally don't have much experience in GraphQL as well. So this query function will take in an argument
An argument.
of
It's probably going to take in an access token.
okay. And then
it'll return probably access token dot authenticate.
okay.
And I won't be surprised if the linter won't show up and say that authenticate's a property of access token, just because it's such a new API that it's probably not even recognized yet.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do we want parentheses around it like this?
No, because I think that says something else.
Okay.
So authenticate function. Actually, no, this will be get access token.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's it getting the access token from?
It's going to be getting from the Google API. So we're actually going to query the Google API.
Cool. And how do we query it inside of this function?
So we installed the package, and I think it's gonna be recognized now. Actually, this is a fun little never mind. What is it? Calendar.access, I think is what I read in the docs before.
Should I pull them up?
Yep. Oh, here we go. Function, access token, refresh token, profile, return done, null, profile.
We probably only need this part, right?
Yeah, you might just need to pop that bad boy right in there. It actually does it for us. It's pretty cool.
So this is going to do it all for us.
Yeah, so this is what I really like about open source, is that...
So we're pretty close now, right?
We are. We're going to need... so that query function that you actually... That takes the access token, that's actually going to need to be inside of the get access token's inner function. Yeah,
okay, so I call it from here.
Exactly. Wow, very good. You actually might know more than you let on before. That's pretty good intuition. Query function, and then put the refresh token inside as the parameter.
All right, just throw that in there.
Yeah.
And then
I think...
Should that be it? Are these... Can we ignore these?
I could
probably just put that in there.
Yeah.
And then that suppresses that error.
Identifier expected.
That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's just a warning. Warning. There's another warning. Yeah, that's just a warning. You can ignore this. And then one at the bottom might just have an extra parentheses in there. Just get rid of one of them. And I think that's a warning. That shows up in all of my projects too. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Let's go ahead and try to run this and see if we can get a ad blocker running up, and
all right,
and then we'll see. We'll actually go to a website and we'll see if the ads are blocked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how do we run her?
npm run.
All
and
right.
It's running.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah,
this thing is fast. All right,
that's the beauty of JavaScript.
All right, so where can I go to test this out?
How about we go to my favorite website, cryptomininggenius.com. I think that's... Well... Holy shit. That is amazing. It worked. What's be really cool about it though? So as you can see, it's actually telling us the ads are blocked. That's coming directly from our ad blocker.
That's coming from GraphQL?
That's coming You've been talking about that. Hold on, I have an explanation. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So that's coming from GraphQL then?
Yes, because we subscribed to your browser and it picked up on the running program, and then we did that using GraphQL, and as you can see, there's no ads there. The ads are officially blocked.
Wow. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess that does it for this tutorial, guys. I mean, as you can see, GraphQL is pretty quick to get up and running. Dav brought us through it in about 10 minutes or so, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. Dav, is there anything else you want to say? Do you want to let us know what you're up to, what projects you've been working on where we can find more about you?
Yep. So I'm active on all the forums, GitHub and Stack Overflow. I've been working on some open source private projects, and you got any questions? I'll leave my email in the comments. I'll be active in the comments on this video, so if you have any questions that you need me to answer, I'll be in the comment section.
Excellent. And once again, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Coders for life.
Thanks, guys. Coders for life.